in a case like that. And also,
well, I think that's a good point. If it really starts spreading, you wear a mask and gloves. But wouldn't the Ebola down a few minutes on money? I think you're talking about somebody who has it, sneezing on it or having it in their hand, passing it to you at the register, right, Dr. Group?
You know, that's a good question, and there's a lot of controversy out there right now. It's one of the things we're trying to figure out is how long does the Ebola virus live in fluids? Like, let's say, for example, you go to an ATM machine and you have the Ebola virus. Well, your body fluids are going to touch the little pad, the keypad on there. How long will it live? Well, there's a lot of different factors. You know, is it going to be in contact with direct sunlight? Because if it's in contact with direct sunlight, it'll probably kill the virus. The money. Right now, you know, the reports from scientists that I've talked to are coming back saying anywhere from 5 to 20 days up to 70 days, what you were talking about, that the Ebola virus can live in bodily fluids outside the body. Now, we're coming up on winter, too. So if you know, since you're in winter, since a lot of places there's not as much sunlight, it's natural that people's immune systems go down over the winter months. They're not exercising. They're eating Thanksgiving meals. You know, they're eating more sugary things.
That vitamin D, B12?
They're lacking B12. They're lacking vitamin D, you know. So, you know, it's a perfect storm, really, when you think about it, because all these things are coming together at once at around the same time. So as far as, I don't have an accurate answer, but I can tell you that I would just say that the Ebola virus could possibly live in fluids outside, if it's not in direct sunlight.
Sure, they're saying it may be going airborne. We don't know, ma'am. We'll try to figure that out, but it's definitely serious because the government is like trying to aid and abet it, basically.
And by the way, they do make gloves that are made.
Hold on, we got to go to break. We're going to come back with Jay and others. Storing thousands of airtight coffin liners in Georgia that they basically call mass cremation devices. We have all the documents on that. This is what the CDC is out currently buying right now. I remember I did a TV show with Jesse Ventura about that. We probably need to add that video. Just it's the, you know, Georgia coffin episode. I forget the exact name. We should probably add that to it. But right now, let's go to your phone calls. Jay in Delaware, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yep.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Alex and Dr. Group, for your dedication.
Thank you, brother.
Honor. My question's for Dr. Group, and I'll take my answer off the air so I'm at work. What supplemental regimen would you recommend for someone who has hepatitis who does not want to do the interferon treatment?
Well, what I would recommend is you find a good doctor in your area, maybe somebody that has experience with different types of IV bags, ozone, ultraviolet blood irradiation, somebody that can work with you that has experience in, you know, utilizing some of those compounds. My personal experience, you know, just some of the things that we've used to help support people with hepatitis are oregano, silver, iodine. I'm not saying that that's, you know, obviously I can't state anything, you know, that would work on any disease because I've already been, you know, raided and almost arrested and thrown in jail for making claims. But those are things, it can definitely be worked on effectively if you find the right doctor in your area, no doubt about it. And the interferon that they give in such high doses that it's really not, it can actually be damaging to the body. There was a company in Switzerland that was producing a low-level interferon product that we used to use with some really good success. But another thing out there that you might want to look at is called MMS. It's called Miracle Mineral Supplement, and read up on that as well.
And again, though, I mean, no doctor can sit there over the air and specifically diagnose somebody. You got to do tests, got to look at them. But thank you so much, caller. Let's go ahead and talk to Anonymous in Oklahoma. You're on the air.
Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Good, brother. Thanks for calling.
Hey, I got two things for you. I've got a source that works at the hospital here in Oklahoma City that they recently, I heard you speak about earlier, saying that they were being tested for the Ebola virus.
Yes, sir. That's in CBS News. Report: Oklahoma City Hospital isolates patient exhibiting possible Ebola symptoms. Go ahead.
My source on the inside says that they work there in admitting there and said that they have, this individual has been tested. It came back negative.
Good.
She's under a psych evaluation because this individual had said that she was exposed, had intercourse with an individual who had thought they had Ebola, and they took they didn't take any precautions.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of craziness that comes out of this scare as well.
Exactly. And also, one more thing, Alex, you know how you've talked in the past about how they project what they're going to do before they do it, whether they do it in movies, films, the pain in Colorado and the airport there. I don't know if you guys have been watching this. It's a show on FXX called The Strain. It is a new take on a vampire story by Guillermo del Toro. He's doing it. The symptoms of these people when they're infected by this vampire, they have muscle spasms and their eyes turn red. The CDC is involved in this show. They are completely incompetent. There's one individual in the storyline who has seen what's happened. He's trying to wake other people up, and they've basically said he's killed people, and they've tried to turn the media against him in this show. And it's basically projecting 101. I mean, it's spooky how the similarities are, and this whole storyline takes place in New York City.
Looks like a pretty scary show. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's talk to Peter in Washington. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, Dr. Group.
Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Peter.
You can hear me. I buy your product, and I wanted to ask about a couple of other products that I take, if you don't mind, okay?
Yeah, we're not screening your call, bro. You're on air.
Yeah, TA65. What do you think of it?
TA65, I think it's a great product. I mean, it's one of those products that has a lot of research behind it. It's for those people out there that don't know what it is. It's a very expensive product that's been shown to increase telomere length, and that's part of the anti-aging mechanism.
Isn't that what DNA Force does?
And that's what DNA Force. Well, DNA Force is designed to prevent cellular damage, which leads to telomere shortening.
All right. It's a nutraceutical. Stay there, caller. Finish your question when we come back.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Infowarslife.com.
You've heard about the essential qualities of iodine when it comes to your well-being, and you've read the opinions of top experts regarding this good member of the halogen family. Still, reports indicate that iodine is absent in sufficient amounts from the daily lives of countless people worldwide. Now, our extra-strength new nascent iodine formula is here, Survival Shield X2, leading the way into the next generation of super high-quality nascent iodine. InfoWars Life Survival Shield X2 is derived from 200+ million-year-old salt solutions found more than 7,000 feet below the Earth's surface. The result is a unique nascent iodine that is both concentrated and free of unwanted additives, genetically modified ingredients, and completely vegan. We even pre-screen our Survival Shield X2 iodine for radiation. Pure, clean, and sourced from deep within the Earth, X2 nascent iodine is available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or call 1-888-253-3139.
After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic Super Male Vitality formula. Super Male Vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose.
I jump out of bed ready to fight these criminals every day. I look forward to waking up and taking my Super Male Vitality.
Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life. Tell folks how you got introduced to Super Male, and then when Super Female came out, tell us what happened.
After I saw such a huge positive change in my husband, I had to try it for myself.
Talk about the effects.
I feel great when I wake up in the morning. I have drive to go to the gym. I feel like I look better. I feel better. I feel sexier. I love it.
Even if you don't believe in supplements, take the challenge. Get a bottle of Super Male, a bottle of Super Female. Check it out for yourself. Consult your physician. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today. This is life-changing.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds. Is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
When cells become toxic, they die early, and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
We are on the march. The Empire is on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
All right, I'm going to go to a lot of your calls now. I want to get to a bunch of them, but just, boom, get your questions out. We'll try to get you the answers or your points. The toll-free number to join us is 800-259-9231. Two things I want to hit first. One is this FEMA coffin story, now confirmed at Infowars.com with the CDC. We always said, why are the coffins there by the CDC? You know, why did they attack us when we covered it? Well, now we know. And the media would make it about the poor folks that own the property they were stored on, like we were blaming them. No, we weren't. We were just pointing out what these were being used for and why the CDC was storing them. But before we go there, they've had different media organizations and MSNBC come out and say that it's racist to call Ebola. And I've been saying that for weeks. You know, the term Ebola, many other people have. We're also seeing pop-up bumper stickers and signs that say Ebola, but with the Obama symbol in the middle of the O. Well, we've come out with a $7,500 contest. It's going to be an accelerated contest, only 2 weeks long, then 1 week to judge. Usually I take months. You get a month to do it and a month to judge. We're announcing it today. The contest will end in 2 weeks, and we'll have the winner on Halloween. October 31st, first place $5,000, second place $200, third place $500. But everybody wins because you go print off the posters we've made or make your own poster exposing the false, politically correct deity Obama, exposing collectivism, exposing the open border, whatever spectrum of that you want. Use our posters, make your posters, send us your posters. We'll post them on Facebook and Twitter and places. It's about showing the power of the people. We've done some of these contests that have become huge national news stories. They've all been very successful. And what you do is you shoot video of it, and then you put it on YouTube. We link to the different videos. People watch them by the millions. You know, big videos get seen 1 million times, small ones 5,000. So what? That's a big deal. You go out, you get involved, you hang posters in legal and awful areas. Could be on your own barn, your own business, or a commons area, you know, where they hang rock and roll posters or church posters or, you know, dog show posters and nobody cares. But then when you do, they'll go, it's horrible, ban it, arrest them, just to show how they want to violate free speech. When that happens and the local news covers it, then they try to shut down free speech. More people do it. It backfires on them. So, Ebola, and we'll do a document cam shot and show people here. 2 of the posters, we have the files up on Infowars.com in the article on the homepage that we're going to tweet out right now and post to Facebook. In fact, I saw them with the contest page about an hour ago, so I don't see it on Infowars.com yet. So we'll get that up on Infowars.com right now, or I guess it's not in the featured news area, or maybe it hasn't cached yet off the cache into my my computer. But just we'll get it in the features, top story, this contest, and I'm going to give folks the headline on the article right now. # Ebola contest. Tyranny is the disease. Get engaged in the battle against tyranny with InfoWars' latest $7,500 contest. Ebola is racist to criticize that they're leaving our borders wide open. Tell him to halt flights from Ebola-stricken hot zones. Close the open borders. Download our posters or make your own. Shoot video of yourself posting in lawful places. First place, 5,000, right down to 500, third place. Submit entries by Friday, October 24th. I will announce the winners on the show on All Saints Eve, I guess you'd call it, or All Hallows Eve, Halloween, October 31st. And again, then we'll dole out and post the videos to Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. We're going to tweet this out, that Ebola is a disease, right now with a link to the article at Real Alex Jones. Please retweet it. And then again, the big glossy posters are a great way. Pound tyranny is the disease. Hashtag tyranny is the disease. Make that trend. Help expose it. And then it says secure the open border.